All right, welcome to episode 4 of the Awesome-Robo podcast. We now have a stranger with us.
Whoa!
Who is he?
He's not a stranger.
His name is Chris Riley. And what does Chris have to say?
Sorry I don't really post much, but, you know.
Theme song! As we speak, the internet is burning down in flames. As we have learned, Anonymous is pretty much bombing the internet due to the closure of that crazy website known as Mega Upload. I don't know if you guys have been keeping track of that stuff.
I woke up to it. It was kind of ridiculous. I don't know. Especially after all the SOPA stuff yesterday, it's kind of peculiar.
The timing, yeah.
The timing just seems perfect, right? But I mean, what I don't understand is like, do you just ask another country, hey, can we arrest your residents, please? Because all the founders are like from New Zealand.
Really?
Aren't there? I thought some of them were like in Nevada or something.
I think it was hosted in Nevada, but
okay.
Actually, it's hosted all over the place. That website, it's like there's Mega Upload, Mega Pics, Mega Video, and whatnot. And yeah,
Porn.
Mega porn.
Mega porn.
And yeah, they've arrested 4 of them that were New Zealand, and are just extraditing them. I'm like, how?
Really?
How?
I didn't know about that. So.
I didn't think it was that easy, you know. So.
Gotta pull strings.
Well, that's too bad. But on the bright side,
Yeah.
well, kind of Anonymous is attacking everything
Yeah.
in sight.
Yeah, it seems like just as I was talking to you, the FBI.gov website just went completely down. I followed them on Twitter. They're Anon-Ops, I think that's what they're called. And yeah, they're literally saying Tango down, FBI, Tango down, MPAA, Tango down. So.
They've been popping right back up though, so I don't know. We'll see.
Actually, I think it was one of the websites has been down for all day, pretty much. So
Yeah, Universal still down, but
Universal Music, I think, has been down all day. I just don't understand how this is supposed to like it's as if they're trying to send a message out, but I don't think these people understand how the internet works. You know?
no,
It's
not
like
at all.
yeah, the whole thing's like, hey, fuck you. Yeah, we're gonna shut down a website. And what's the reaction gonna be from the internet? No.
Well, that's the same reaction we get every time something doesn't go our way.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We're
Which is take
self-entitled
down
pricks.
everything.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we did like a mini blackout on the blog because, we're retarded. We had good intentions, but let's just say the tech person we needed was not there. So we just put up a nice little SOPA infographic,
It works.
We did our part. The best part, though, our Twitter account, I was just retweeting what kids were saying.
Oh god.
Did you see that by any chance?
That's
I read some of them yesterday. They were terrible.
So some guy set up a Twitter account called Herpy Derp, I think.
Herpaderp.
Herpaderp, and he was retweeting basically I think 15-year-old kids going, "What the fuck is soap? What the fuck soap?
I gotta do my paper.
Fucking old people."
Fuck you, Congress, for taking down Wikipedia. Bring it back.
It's Obama's fault.
Obama and the Illuminati are collaborating. Fuck! I need to do my bio paper, you fucking assholes.
I need those sources.
One of the girls that you retweeted, I got bored, and so I decided to look at her Twitter, and apparently everybody was just bombarding her with trolls and all that, and she's just like, "Lol, I don't care. Fuck you. I do what I want."
Was it Belieber?
Yeah.
Belieber. That was a good account.
Belieber in Justin Bieber? Belieber?
No, of course not.
Of course.
Okay. Just
Of course.
Okay.
She's a believer.
I can't grasp the concept that all these people visited Wikipedia, saw a black page, and just said, "Oh, it's down forever." When there's 3 sentences there. They just read, like,
No, and they didn't even like click on the links. Like people are going to Twitter and raging. Like, what the fuck is SOPA? And it's like it's right on the Wikipedia page. It says like right there. Oh, click on this link to see what's happening. To learn more. Go to Google. Go to Facebook. I don't know. God.
it's
People are retarded.
I think there's just like this hilarious sense of self-entitlement with most of the tweets that we saw yesterday, as funny as they were.
that they have the right to access Wikipedia whenever they want, and if it's down,
fuck everyone else if it doesn't happen.
They're, I don't know, I think they're probably, like you said, 15. They live in their own bubble. Anything that happens outside of their bubble, they just can't.
Yeah, with their Macintosh and internet.
They just can't grasp it. Other things happen that are outside their control.
Oh man.
I don't know.
But it's been interesting. I just feel like we're in this weird precarious period. You know, it's.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, but it's so weird. Like all the people trying to pass these laws just have no fucking clue what they're passing.
No.
there's another hearing next week for PIPA, I think.
Pipa.
So
Pipa?
PIPA
Pipa.
is it pronounced PIPA now? I like PIPA.
That's
Pipa better, too.
that's a legit way to pronounce it.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
That's how we pronounce it here.
I'll
Spread the
remember
word.
that. PIPA. Just
Yeah.
make sure you can have like a pronunciation key somewhere on the screen.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to talk about you now. Okay.
Okay.
All
What's
right.
up?
All right. All right. So you guys have never seen Chris in the flesh, I don't think. You know, Chris.
Not on this website.
Not on this one. He's been gone.
No, there was the
It was called the Dark Time.
yeah, that's true. Well, I was around for the end of the world cast, but that disappeared.
That
I know,
disappeared,
that
and
sucks.
we won't even discuss that. 'Cause
Okay.
it was a memorable podcast that
It was.
disappeared in flames. But Chris went on hiatus. Why don't you tell us more about yourself? Introduce yourself while you drink your spiced rum on Snowpocalypse.
I don't know. I've been on hiatus quite some time, just kind of trying to finish up school, but lately it's just been kind of low key. I'm actually on like cruise control right now. It's all elective, so I just take whatever I want. So that's
Yeah.
kinda nice.
Chris also does is a fine contributor at thebustedpixel.com.
Yeah. So if you ever see those like self-promoting videos, that's
So if
why.
you ever see those posts, you won't know why. But
Okay,
we love
yeah.
the Busted Pixel, so support them. Because they're going places.
What is that? Is that like the Uncle Sam? We want you?
There's also other members, including Dan Christmas.
Yeah, you'll probably never see him.
The
so.
unmentionable, though. Like, he once...
Yeah.
I think he came once, I was talking to Chris, and he's like, man, congrats for 1,000 views. And I think I was discussing our 1 million.
1,000.
Awesome.
That would crack me up. But he,
I think. Oh yeah, I definitely remember that. That was back when I lived at my old house.
yeah. That kind of cracked us up. But, yeah, it kind of goes to show that we've got, I don't know, we've got a wide range of editors
And folks.
and folks.
Yeah, they're all over.
Groupies.
And we love them.
We sprinkle them around. Sometimes they fall off.
Sometimes
the
they
cookie.
fall off. Sometimes they uncrumble and reappear when we put out a plea for them to return.
Mate.
Yeah. But yeah, what else has been going on?
Well, in my area, it's kind of like the Snowmageddon.
Oh yeah,
Seattle.
the Northwest. We're both from Seattle, actually. We just moved to Austin recently, and one thing we've learned from being in Seattle for so many years is that Seattle is never ready for anything. For no weather, any type of weather like catastrophe, they're never fucking prepared.
Not even rain.
Not even
It's
rain.
Especially snow, though.
Yeah.
Especially so. I just remember I was telling I've told Chris and I told Rachel there was a windstorm a few years back.
Oh god.
A windstorm, okay? And they were like the news announces, "Oh, there's gonna be some wind tonight." The result of that windstorm was 7 days without power in the middle of winter. And I really thought I was gonna fucking die. All the grocery stores shut down. All the food went bad. The only place we could find
It was IHOP.
no Denny's.
Oh, Denny's, that's right.
There was a Denny's in Bellevue.
Yeah.
It became the last bastion of nutrition.
Nutrition.
My mother actually had her. Well, my little brother was born like the week before that snowstorm or that windstorm, so they had to go find a hotel somewhere to keep him warm.
Oh my god.
So.
That's roughing it.
I don't know.
What are we?
Our news, all the news stations here have like little videos of mixtures of car crashes and stuff. Like, look at all these people crashing in the snow.
Every year, people trying to drive.
People are stupid.
And they're like, what are snow tires?
Everybody get out of the way! He's coming all the way down!
Sucks. I don't know. Some people's jobs, though, I know from my own experience, are not very understanding when it comes to the snow. I know with my old job, they were always, oh, you need to come in, because we're open. If we made it in, that means you can make it in. I'm like,
fuck
you
off.
live a block away. I live 20 minutes. What am I supposed to do about that? And I remember one year...
Quit?
Well, yeah, I did, but for other reasons. But I remember one year I spun out, went to a ditch, like half a mile from work, and I called them. They're like, "Oh, so are you gonna walk the rest of the way?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be there." Fuck you guys.
No fucking way.
No, I did. Whatever.
No way.
But bullshit.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Penn and Teller.
Good show.
Cut.
And see. You just random cuts here.
All right. You know, actually, one thing I was kind of talking about. Yeah, you know Paula Deen, right?
Yeah.
She's a fucking idiot.
Why do you say that?
Yes, I do. Brilliant.
I fucking hate her.
I don't hate her.
I mean, she has that creepy death flare, but...
She has a death... Exactly, but she announced she's diabetic recently.
Oh, really? I wonder why.
No, but she's had it for 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah?
She's had it for 3
She
years,
just now
and now
announced it.
she's all of a sudden diabetic and the diabetic medication spokesperson.
I don't understand
How'd that happen?
Diabetic.
Yeah. No, I don't know. That whole aspect of it, the whole, like, all of a sudden she's now deciding to say she's diabetic as soon as
Fuck
she becomes
that,
the
yeah.
spokesperson. But the thing that we were talking about was Anthony Bourdain, and I like Anthony Bourdain, and you do too, you love him.
I adore him. I worship him.
He does, actually.
He loves food.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris just said I love him a lot too.
Oh, well, you guys can have a threesome then. Anyways. No, but he recently came out and, like, he's, like, had things to say about Paula Deen in the past. He also hates, like, Rachel Ray and a bunch of other food
Well, why
networks.
not?
The thing that I find hypocritical about him is that he's saying, oh, you know, she makes the worst food for you, like, she's the biggest threat to America, which I'm not going to say is not true, as he's, like, smoking, like...
Dude, smoking is good.
I don't know. I just think it's really...
You might have iron lungs.
He has good lungs. Come on.
I have a hard time with people who say, oh, you shouldn't be eating shitty food and then smoking. Or vice versa.
No, but
People
Anthony Bourdain is God, though.
Would you rather do buy cigarettes, which are the founding of our country, or let butter drip down your arteries?
I'm gonna go with butter.
I'm gonna go with tobacco because the Native Americans gave it as a gift with Squanto.
With Squanto. But they also gave corn, and you know what's good with corn? Butter.
No, I have it plain. I eat it out of the can. It's sweet corn.
Has anyone, like, tested, like, sprinkling butter on tobacco? And I don't know.
No,
It's an idea. It's an
that
idea.
but you know, yeah, that's weird. That could work actually. Maybe like lubricate your lips with butter before you stick the cigar in, so it makes insertion easier. I don't know. Like, it's a good idea. Honestly, we should talk about it later. Like after the podcast, though. So.
I'll hit you up after the podcast
Shh.
Patent pending.
When you're eating candy, right? You.
When
I
you-
am.
You're loud
I have Haribo raspberries, which
Oh wait! Stop! Okay, you said Haribo.
Haribo.
I'm sorry.
Haribo.
I'm sorry. It's called Haribo. I'm from Europe. I know how it's said.
First
That's
it's Hypa. Now it's
What a
Sorry.
elitist little snot.
Dude, I know how to pronounce shit.
I'd actually like to share these candy rocks.
Oh, dude, I missed that shit.
I've never had candy rocks. It sounds I haven't tried one yet, but it sounds absolutely terrible. I mean, it can't be.
I mean, like, spiced rum and candy rocks, what could go wrong?
They're just
Hangover?
Gummies. They're literally just gummies.
There's what?
They're gummies. They're gummies? What?
I thought they were rocks.
I thought they're fucking rocks.
Well, they look like rocks. but
That's
they're
false
actually-
advertising. That's bullshit.
This is viral marketing for the next episode of Snack Attack.
There you go.
Fuck you.
Snack attack.
Snack Attack was the best production.
I agree. Did you see the comment? I'm sorry to get off track a little bit, but did you see the comment on the last podcast?
No.
So, someone wants us to bring Snack Attack back.
But we don't have enough hands.
That's true.
And actually, all the candy we got expired, so.
Yeah, because we did buy it over a year ago, so.
It could make for an even more interesting show, though. So
Yeah, it's just called. Actually, a funny thing is, like, my stomach's killing me right now, and I feel like I'm dying because over the course of the last 2 weeks, like, we've bought stuff from the grocery store that was months expired, and I ate it without.
Not months, don't exaggerate.
Okay.
We bought food that
There's a type of like spicy mayo that I like for my sandwiches or something like that, right? And I bought it, and it turned out to be like how many months expired?
No. You're confusing stories here. It had like barely just expired, so by the time you ate it, it was maybe expired a couple of weeks.
Yep.
The months old.
Couple of weeks.
No.
Which is like.
Was it on sale at least?
No.
They just didn't pull it. The reason why you brought up months old is because when I went to go back to buy a replacement, I found one on the shelf. This was January that expired in September.
Oh my god! Like, and I was dying. I was fucking like my stomach was in meltdown mode. I don't know what had happened. I'd eaten a sandwich, and all of a sudden I'm like.
Well, okay, because then you had the mayo, and then you ate something else that expired.
Yeah, I ate like a loaf of bread. I had just bought from Whole Foods, and the whole back of it was white. And I was eating the bread, and I'm like, wow, it's weird. When I bite down, it's like white in between, and it was just pure mold. So my stomach, I've just been like, I'm like a ball of gas.
See, like, I
At
wonder
this
if
point, no, don't fucking touch me. Nothing's helping. It's like something's happened.
Snack Attack expired.
Something bad's happened inside me, and I don't know how to deal with it. You know, I'm drinking tea, and it doesn't help.
And Diet Coke.
Diet
No
Coke.
wonder you're
That's
gassy.
probably
Well, no, it's the
best
chemicals.
here for that.
There's acid in it. It melts the bacteria.
Fight fire with fire.
And the carbonation, you know.
Yeah.
It's not gaseous at all.
Daniel couldn't join us, by the way.
Ooh.
Well, what's the reason for that?
Well, he's caught the flu for the third time in 2 weeks.
Everybody's sick.
We're sick. We're both sick now. Now she's sick too, but she's not showing it. She's hiding it.
I'm stuck.
You're stuck, which is another sickness.
I have bronchitis. Aw.
I'm on like the brink of cabin fever. Like literally
God.
reenacting the entire movie, puking out.
How long have you been stuck?
4 days now.
In the same house?
I had good
Yep.
nights.
How?
I was hanging out at my friend's house and I fell asleep and the next day
You're
I'm
at your
in the car
friend's
stuck.
house? Oh my god, dude, no. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's kind of terrible. So
You're not eating
What?
each other, are you?
was that?
You're not eating each other, are you?
No.
Not yet.
There's like 3 animals in here that I'm kind of tempted to capture, but
Roast dog.
Is it a ferret?
a ferret?
Yeah.
No, I wish there was a ferret.
Is there a cat?
Is ferret meat good or something, or is that what you're implying?
They smell really bad. Maybe their flesh tastes the opposite.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's how it usually works, right?
I know. Makes
So
me,
now I'm gonna drink tea.
this is riveting, by the way.
No, I'm mixing tea and Diet Coke. It might work.
Might being the operative word.
Have you watched any movies recently? Wait.
Recently.
Joking.
Yeah. Have you seen any movies recently? I mean, January is the shittiest.
Yeah.
It's terrible. There's nothing really out this month that I've wanted to go out and
Yeah,
see.
The Devil Inside. I think that's the only movie that's come out in the last 3 weeks.
I'm honestly tempted to go watch the new Underworld this weekend.
Dude, I want to go watch it too.
I like the first two a lot. I thought they're just fun movies.
They're fun movies. What about the third one? Did you like that one?
I didn't like the third one. That was,
That was so stupid,
it
man.
was terrible.
It had nothing to do with anything. It was just like
No,
werewolves
they're
in
like,
Fantasyland.
So why don't we kind of just do a prequel that has absolutely nothing to do with the previous two?
Yeah, I went and watched them. Like this is off on a strange tangent, and I have no idea what's going on. And it was just it was like medieval werewolves attacking humans or something. I think that's the plot.
And the vampires are like protecting them, if I remember. I hardly remember the movie. So
That's okay. I mean, there's a reason why. But yeah, I want to go watch the fourth one because I think it's in 3D,
it's 3D.
which is
It's
like
3D gags.
which is the only reason to go
To any movie.
to any movie
Ever.
actually.
Take note, directors.
Take note. All right,
Hollywood, listen.
Yeah.
James Lucas.
James Lucas.
What?
Who?
Actually, I heard George Lucas is considering retiring, which could be the miracle of
Yeah,
2012.
apparently so Red Tails is the final movie that he's always wanted to do.
And it's got a dubstep trailer.
Let's give those newspapers something to write about.
That's true. I hope he really wanted to do that too. But no, apparently like after this movie is all done with, he's just gonna go kind of on a small like art house movie.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go die or something.
No,
Damn.
he said he wants to go back to like how he was in like the 60s and 70s and just make these like small independent art house
Oh,
movies.
thank God, nobody will have to watch them.
Such a hater.
Fuck George Lucas, man. He sucks. I fucking hate
See,
him.
I feel like everyone would forgive George Lucas if he would just release a Blu-ray edition of Star Wars
Unedited.
without the remaster.
Unedited. Yeah,
Unedited.
you have to get it on VHS, I think. Like, I don't even think you can get it on DVD, right?
No, the VHSs are almost impossible to find too.
Yeah, because they're the actual, I don't know. They're actually good.
I don't know. I read an interview and I kind of feel bad for the guy. Like it's really obvious. Like so he was talking about he would essentially when he submitted Red Tails, a bunch of the executives didn't even show up to watch the movie. They're just like, oh, it's George Lucas, whatever. And he's like, okay, but
So wait, you feel bad for him? You feel bad for him because the executives were like, oh, it's gonna make money.
I don't feel bad for him per se. I feel bad for. Actually, I don't feel bad at all. I feel more bad for the movie industry as it is currently, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of. It goes through these weird lulls, man. It's been pretty. Last year was really. I don't know. It was a pretty damn disappointing year. Compared to like 2009 and 10. I don't know.
I don't know, this summer is looking pretty good.
Avengers, dude. Best movie.
Avengers, Dark Knight Rises, Prometheus.
Avengers especially, because that's going to be a really good movie.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be all the superheroes, but they're in the same movie.
Shot on the iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Dude, shot on the iPhone. The entire thing is shot on... They shot on an iPhone, and they used After Effects to add, like, explosions and stuff. It's going to be great.
Sounds good.
The Hulk, Thor, Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, and the X-Men. All
And the
together.
Hulk's not even Hulk anymore. Who's playing the Hulk now? I don't remember.
Jim Banner.
That's right. That's right.
Fuck.
We watched all the superhero movies one after the other, and
Oh, last summer?
oh man, it was like
I don't know.
I think Captain America stood out the most though, just because it had a different theme, I guess.
Thor was okay.
What
The
happened?
action scenes were so weird in that movie, though.
They were. I thought.
They were all like close-ups of the characters like getting punched and like jumping through the air and stuff.
It was all close-ups. Oh yeah, and I thought it was like a movie about a small town. Like I wish somebody would edit out like Thor from it,
Yeah.
and it could just be the story of horrible things happening to a quaint little town in the desert.
It's called Rubber.
It's called Rubber, yeah. That was a good movie.
That was I don't know.
Do you have a chance to see it, Chris?
I haven't watched it yet. I actually really want to see it.
It's on
because
Netflix.
What's that?
It's on Netflix.
I know. I actually canceled my Netflix. So.
Whoa, what?
I mean, what?
I guess you're right, though. I mean, Netflix is like, I don't know.
I actually canceled it for Hulu.
Oh.
I don't.
Oh, really?
I don't like paying for ads on Hulu,
Mhm.
but I like paying for the option to play on my Xbox.
Oh, Hulu Plus, right?
Yeah.
Is
Hulu
it?
Plus.
Is it better than Netflix?
No. I just needed a change. I'll probably go back to Netflix eventually.
We actually, have you seen Mad Men by any chance?
That's one show I still haven't watched.
What did you just say?
That's one show I haven't watched.
Oh, I thought you said Buncho hasn't ashed.
That's exactly what he said.
I'm gonna add subtitles because I thought he said gibberish.
Is the microphone on this not?
No, I can totally hear you.
Okay.
His
Fantastic.
English is just bad. Don't
My
mind him.
English ears. Mad Men's actually a fucking good show.
We
Like,
just started
despite having like the stupidest like description ever. Like,
What was the description?
well, the description doesn't make it seem like it's interesting at all, you know?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why we kept like not watching it. It's like, well, this is a show about the advertising agency back in the 60s.
And home life and...
Not even that. It was just like these people coined themselves as madmen.
Yeah.
But
It's a bit of a downer show, though.
it is it's the most depressing show.
Everybody's just miserable and unlikable.
The ads seem so happy and carefree. We're drinking in the office. Woo!
Woo! No, that's all they do. The show's about people who don't eat.
Yeah, they never
It's
eat it.
edited in a way that they always have food in front of them but never eat it. They just opt
Smoke.
to drink scotch and smoke instead.
But if me and a certain character met that guy that invented the cigarette, well, I'd murder that son of a gun to the first degree. Smoke that cigarette.
Oh my god, the
And
smoking.
it's a great show about adultery, fucked up lives, unhappiness,
Everybody's just so fucking happy.
jealousy, greed. But I don't know, I can't stop watching it.
And it was funny watching, like, the first episode we watched, just, I think Syria really enjoyed it because I was raging the whole time because it's, like, the most, like, racist, sexist. Oh, the sexism in it is so bad. I'm just like, oh, fucking son of a bitch, don't put up with that, and you're just, like, cracking up.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, the women are just meat in that show.
Honey, that's
Mall.
It's not the 20s.
But Chris, you should totally watch it. Actually, everybody should watch it.
I probably will. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, dude, just get Netflix right now. Start watching
Right
it.
now? Alright.
No.
Okay, we'll call you later.
Alright, I got Netflix now.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm coughing.
So speaking of historical movies and shows.
Oh shit. The FDR American Badass.
Did you see that
Oh
trailer?
god.
Franklin Dwight Roosevelt.
I am so incredibly excited for that movie. I really hope it comes here.
So what is it? It's like Franklin Dwight Roosevelt gets
It's
bit.
not
He
his
gets
full name.
It doesn't make much sense, but that's the glory of it.
he gets bitten by a werewolf, and that gives him polio.
That's how he got it.
So-
Where like gives him okay.
Yeah, the
Didn't get
werewolf
that.
bites him and infects him with polio. So he wages war on the Nazi werewolves
With his
with his
weaponized
wheelchair.
We must blast their fucking asses! Let's get wet.
Because don't give up when you get polio.
Because remember, there's nothing to fear.
Uh,
But fear itself.
Oh, fuck. Powerful. But yeah, that trailer fucking blew my mind. Oh, man.
I don't even know. According to the internet, like, it came out last year.
Mr. Internet?
Mr. Internet, ask Jeeves.
Oh, really? It
Yeah.
actually, it already came out?
Well, it says 2011, release 2011.
Oh, it might have been like the festival circuit, though.
But they didn't give any other release dates.
That sucks.
Boo.
That movie should have been seen. That's okay. We got Red Tails anyway for the
I
historical
like
stuff.
SOPA.
Sopa's fault. It's all
Pipa.
wrong.
Pipa.
Pipa.
Pipa. Pipa.
Pipa.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
It is, dude. Actually, one thing I wanted to mention, like, I was actually, I guess I subscribed to Epic Mealtime a while ago, and I went back and watched one of their recent videos. I think it was called like Candy Taco Party or something. I'm like, how long can they keep this up before somebody dies on that show?
I don't think they've kept up for the past year, to be honest.
Well, I mean, they're still getting like over 1 million views a fucking video.
Well, in terms of, I thought you were talking about in terms of like continuously releasing interesting food items.
I mean, no, they're gonna run out, but I'm like, Christ, these guys, I'm seeing them getting fatter.
So yeah, so Mike Diva, Corridor Digital, and Mystery Guitar Man are all making the channels. Basically, each of them each week have their own segment that they release a video per week. So, I think it's pretty interesting.
So
I don't see how Mike Diva is gonna work that fast because generally he releases a video like he says he releases a video every other week.
No, he doesn't though.
Every 2 months, something like that. So.
Do you know actually on a random note about Mike Diva? He was on the Tom Green show.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know Tom Green hosts a talk show out of his house?
It's really painful.
It's kind of painful, but yeah, Mike Diva was on there with Sexy Sax Man, Sergio Flores or whatever. And it was like, Tom Green had no idea what the fuck he was looking at. He was looking at his videos, he's like, oh, cool. Can you
I
do
used
sexy?
to do that in the 90s.
Yes,
remember me?
Tom
Am I still relevant?
Am I still relevant? I have no idea, but it was kind of funny, because, yeah, Mike D was just like, he was just rolling with the punches. Like, Tom Green would watch the video, he was watching Crackman, you remember that music video?
Crackman. I don't think I do.
I wanna take to put a nigger in a hearse. Oh, break it down. Break it down. Break it down. Break your thing.
Oh my
Is that-
god.
No.
That's the one with the guy who looks like Tupac.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
he's singing about crack, you know? It's like, I love
Yeah.
crack. Okay. But yeah, he showed that, and I remember it cuts away from the video, and it shows Tom Green's face, and he's just like completely blank. He's just like, what the fuck just happened? He's like, what do you recommend next, Mike Diva? I don't know what the fuck is going on. But yeah, that was random. That was random, yeah. So, tell us about Busted Pixel News, because I think we're like partners, you know?
I'd like to think
Affiliates.
We are. We totally are. I think so.
so. I don't know. Lately, it's been we've kind of been on a little hiatus since break, our winter break, at least at school.
Since Snowpocalypse.
What's that?
Since Snowpocalypse.
Pretty much. We were supposed to film another skit tomorrow, but that's not happening. We filmed a skit last week. Hopefully, we'll get it out by tomorrow. But
Oh.
I don't know. We're actually going to be at SakuraCon this year.
Oh, cool.
Dude, that's a good Japanese convention.
There's animes.
It has lots of animes. It's got the Cowboy Bebop. It's got
I think there's a Pokemon.
the Dragon Ball.
Yeah, there's like Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I summon Blue Eyes White Dragon.
No, but I don't know. We actually have a panel there, which is kind of weird.
Oh, that's badass, man.
That's
Really?
so cool.
Yeah, it's. I don't know what we're gonna talk about. We might just sit up there and
Just play this podcast
Yeah, there you go.
I'll just show this. Yeah, this is the Busted Pixel right here.
and just leave the room.
Okay, goodbye.
I guess gonna premiere your new Is skit even like a good word? Skit.
Skit
It's kind of like a weird word, isn't it?
kind of sounds like scat.
I was just gonna say that.
Yo, I'm gonna skit. I'm gonna skit all over the ground.
You don't
Yo, you
skit
ready
on
for
the
the
ground.
skit? All right.
All right, drop us a clue. What's the skit about?
So the one that we're filming tomorrow.
In one word. In one word. In one
We
word.
were. May or may not be about SOPA.
Oh, topical.
Last week was kind of just a fun skit. May or may not be about time travel.
Chris, we are in Charleston, Virginia, 1776. Can you believe it?
Hardly.
Why are you texting right now?
Because there's no Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Who knows?
That's also topical.
Time travel.
It's always topical. Time is always topical because we're in the time right now. There you go.
That's deep.
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Deep.
I haven't been playing any. I think January is also shit for video games, right? Because nothing's been released really.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
I'm
Except.
just playing Star Wars.
Oh, how is it? I can't get into the MMOs because I'm just like way too busy. I usually just play a trial and then I'm kind of done with it.
So, for one, I should not be playing an MMO because I'm
In school?
I'm pretty busy too. I'm in school.
Blogging?
Blogging.
Doing skits. Doing scats.
Skits.
I actually don't even, since January started, I haven't really been playing much Star Wars, but it's good. I mean, if this was released, like a lot of other sites have said, if this was released side by side with WoW, this game would have won.
Oh wow. Okay, that's weird.
It's more polished than WoW probably was when it first came out. It's Star Wars, and it's Star Wars.
See, one reason I didn't play is because, you know, my whole hard-on against George Lucas.
Yeah.
So anything related to Star Wars I now automatically hate. Minus the original trilogy, whatever.
I was gonna say, jeez.
Did you ever play the KOTOR games?
Yes. They were good, man.
That
was before the betrayal.
The thing I really like about this is it takes the concept of like a single player storyline of KOTOR and puts it in like an MMO environment.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't make it. It kind of gets rid of that whole MMO environment in a sense. It doesn't feel like you're grinding anymore. You're just kind of playing to get through the story in a sense.
Okay, so it's more narrative driven rather than.
It's definitely more narrative driven, but I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, one weird thing I heard though. Oh, yeah, actually, go ahead.
No, I just said it's broken, but it's good.
It's broken. Well, I remember the one excellent bug. My favorite bug I heard about was the dance command.
Oh yeah.
So if you're in PvP, if you're fighting someone else, you can activate the dance command, which makes you dance in game, and it makes you invincible. Yeah.
I was up for like whole day.
Yeah, whole day. But it was still really funny because the video. Somebody put a video up where people were just like raging in the chat, like, "What the fuck, you fucking hacker!" But yeah. Also, I heard that they got rid of their unsubscribe option. That was today's news.
Yeah, I read a little bit about that. I didn't try to unsubscribe today, so I'm not really sure. But apparently, people were saying it's just dependent on the browser, so who knows?
Was it the BioWare?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I read about that.
Yeah, they said it was kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
And anybody who mentioned it was getting their forum post deleted automatically, so that's good. Transparency.
You know, just pretend the issue doesn't exist.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
what I do.
that's a good way to approach life, you know?
Ignore shit.
My arm's broken?
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Cut it off.
It's not there.
It's not there.
I'm going.
You're choking on rum and...
Choke on that rum.
So, diabetes.
About diabetes.
What you're seeing right now, this man's blood sugar is very high. He's irrational. He's shaking. He's smiling.
Alcohol.
Well, rum's really sweet.
Good stuff.
Is it made in Tortuga?
Really sweet.
Oh, on the subject of rum, Johnny Depp is getting divorced.
No, he's not. He was never married.
He was married?
No.
Oh, really?
No, they weren't married.
Well, why?
He has kids, doesn't he?
Yeah, they had kids, but they didn't get married.
What the fuck? Why?
They didn't feel like they needed to.
That's so stupid. So
Because
you
I
have kids
remember the sparrow tattoo that he has is like based off of one of his kids or something.
Yeah, well, I think he got... Yeah, because it said Jack or it said Sparrow or something, and that's his kid's name. His one kid named Jack.
Oh,
so
really?
he just kept it.
So, is the Pirates of the Caribbean...
So the moral of this story is...
More Pirates of the Caribbean sequels.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually like them.
I liked him.
They're my guilty pleasure, you know?
I still haven't watched Stranger Tides.
To be honest, Stranger Tides was much better than the last one, I thought.
It's different.
It wasn't as, like, I don't know.
Well, you didn't like the original three. Well, I mean, you're okay with the original three. You just really hate Orlando Bloom.
The third one sucks. Orlando Bloom, yeah.
Were there rock crabs?
Huh?
Yeah, I think there were crabs in this one.
Was there?
I mean, it's a nautical movie. There was at least one crab spotted during the...
There's mermaids.
There's mermaids.
That was awesome.
There's, I don't know. I like this one a lot more because it was more subdued. It wasn't so ridiculous as the third one.
Yeah, it wasn't so over the top. I mean, it still had its moments, like, I'm Captain Jack. But...
That's exactly the moment I'm looking for in those types of movies. I'm Jack! I'm Johnny Depp!
I'm a Captain Jack Sparrow, man.
Yeah. She's Jamaican.
Hey man, Jack Sparrow. That's the bootleg version.
Yeah.
I heard he likes Tim Burton a lot.
You think?
Yeah, him are they're both BFFs.
I don't know. They seem kind of shaky.
Yeah.
Are they? What's Tim Burton working on these days? He's such a talented director.
He's coming out with something this year. I forget.
I want to say no. It's not Abraham Lincoln.
Oh,
Yes,
Abraham
yes,
Lincoln.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Is
That's
he
it.
working on that?
Yeah.
Yep. That's his.
Okay,
that's
that's
his
it.
baby right there.
Okay, that's about it. I think.
Does it have Johnny Depp as Abraham Lincoln?
No.
Why not?
No, it's. I don't know. I don't know.
It has Franklin Dwight Roosevelt.
I find it interesting that movie is actually coming around the same time as the Abraham Lincoln biopic too.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be really.
I'm really interested to see what does better in the box office.
That's gonna be a very depressing day for historians. Yeah, I know this is gonna go down.
Brianna.
Who's Brianna?
Brianna. Did you see that video of the kid? I don't know
Oh
if he's
God.
Yeah.
Oh no, now I remember. Oh God.
I don't know. Is he a troll?
No, he's not, dude.
Where he's like swaying with the camera and he's like.
His girlfriend responded to him.
He's like, oh.
Is there a response video?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
response video.
Does she like say the exact? Does she actually?
No. She just sits there awkwardly and goes like, "Oh, thanks. Thanks for that video. I love you too. I love you very much.
I'll see you at gym.
We'll see you in PE tomorrow.
I haven't seen you in a long time."
Like 2
I think they're long distance.
Are they really?
Oh really? He has merchandise though on his channel.
I know.
That's why I was wondering. If
I
he's
know
a
that.
troll.
That's where it got sketchy. I'm like, why?
Why does he have merchandise?
How did he get merchandise so fast? That's impossible. I don't know. But yeah, he was saying stuff like, "Oh, baby, you're like golden diamonds." What?
But just, I mean, what he's saying is obviously super weird. But just the look on his face and just the.
Oh, the video responses and remixes. They added like Exorcist music to it.
Hi, baby girl. Everything's okay, I promise.
They
Oh,
added.
the one where they like put a slight echo to his voice. It's so much creepier than the original.
Baby.
I love you more than the stand on the earth.
Every grain of gold and diamonds of sand. He was really building up upon like his
So
romantic
weird.
language.
I don't think it was real, but if it's fake, props to him.
Like there's a point where he okay, props to him, but there's a point in the video where I'm sure, like I could have sworn I saw him adjust his arm and pretty much like grab his crotch
Yeah.
while he's saying these things. Like you can see his arm go down there.
Yeah.
You know? Oh my god. Maybe he's like squeezing it the entire time he was like serenading her.
He's like, I love you.
Maybe just squeezing it though. It's like a stress ball. Because he aches so much for her.
He hurts so much emotionally. He needs to now hurt.
He wasn't hurting,
He's
dude.
like
He was
butter.
like
It was just stupid.
it was like watching a man mid cum shot for like 5 minutes.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
Pretty picture. It's it. I get it.
Yeah.
but-
Katy Perry's single.
Speaking
Still.
of cum shots.
Speaking of gum shots, Katy Perry.
Russell Brand's single.
Ooh.
Feels like he smells.
For you guys. He looks like he
He
smells.
looks like he smells.
It's true though. There are guys you kind of look at them and you're like, you look like you smell.
You look like you smell.
You look like you're wet or damp.
Ew.
Like if you were to shake someone's hand, sometimes you're like, I'm guessing it's gonna be wet.
Or there's the people who are like super dry, like powdery.
Really?
You don't even.
Powdery.
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 Just like super
So
dry.
they excrete powder or something?
Or you pat them and then like smoke puffs come out.
Dandruffy or
Oh
flaky.
fuck.
Ooh.
You just want to rub them down with some olive oil.
Oh no.
We should get a.
Oh, did you guys hear about Turkish wrestling? I just wanted to bring this up.
Turkish? No.
Okay, so you know there's a character in Super Street Fighter 4 called Hakan, right?
Yeah.
Right? He's red.
Yeah, Hakan's ridiculous. He oils himself, he drops the butter on himself and oils himself up.
Okay, it turns out that's a real sport. In Turkey. And it's fucking insane. I want to go to fucking Turkey now and participate.
You
So
wanna
what they do?
participate?
No, I would fucking do it. It looks hilarious because you have to put on leather chaps, and then they cover you in olive oil, and you wrestle other hairy men.
Serio's got some tendencies I was not aware of.
But they wrestle each other on grass, and they're all oiled up, and they're wearing leather. The leather part fucking grossed me out so bad, though. I'm just imagining their locker room, you know?
Oh.
It's a bunch of like oily leather, and they don't wear any clothes under it, you know?
Are they wearing pants or like just chaps?
It's like, okay, it's like, it goes up to their waist, and then there's like one band that goes around.
What do you mean?
them.
Are they like covered?
What do you mean?
Or are they like chaps? Are they
You're,
like...
you're mentioning lots of crotch, but I don't...
Is the dick hanging out? Like...
No. Oh, that's not chaps? What the fuck am I saying?
Yeah.
Not chaps. No, they're wearing leather pants. Sorry. No.
I was like, geez.
Oh god, that's so disgusting. I just came off as...
He just came.
Okay. No. Edit. But I was picturing like maybe these guys wear it all the time, so maybe at the end of the day it gets like the oil dries and stuff. Actually, oil never dries.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Never mind. Anyway. Wow, that was tough. That was harsh. Resident Evil 6.
That's what I was gonna say.
So say it.
Resident Evil 6.
Resident Evil 6! When did Capcom uploaded the trailer like 2 days ago and nobody noticed it?
No, the trailer. I don't know. Well, I saw it today, so I don't know.
It's dated the 17th and nobody saw it till today.
It might have been a private video, and then they unlocked it today.
Yeah, because not even Destructoid or Kotaku or Joystick seem to report about it.
They haven't even been reporting the viral marketing that's been going on.
Oh, yeah. That's what we do.
But yeah, they had that whole like viral marketing where they had released a video of that Chinese woman like crying to the camera about her children.
Yeah. That's right.
It doesn't really make sense to like tease this game when Raccoon City's not even out yet.
Yeah, it's kind of weird though. It feels like the same thing.
But I don't know.
And of course, like it's a Japanese game, so the zombie outbreak happens in China.
Not Japan.
Controversy. We've uncovered it. Now let's not forget Resident Evil 5. Fuck. Okay? Which taught us a lot about African geography. Alright?
In punching rocks.
So African villages are landlocked and separated by large bodies of water. How these people exist, or what they eat, what their agriculture is a mystery. Did anyone?
Apparently they eat parasitic worms because that's what happens.
Yeah, that's true. You never played Resident Evil 5. You don't.
I'm not a gamer, dude.
You're not a gamer? Minecraft.
I was big into Minecraft. I haven't played it.
It's really not.
What? What just happened?
Should we jump back to Resident Evil?
So Chris is really drunk. Drunk cast.
Should I jump back? Should we jump back to Resident Evil?
Okay,
6?
Resident Evil 6. A racist new entry from Capcom.
I don't know it. I actually haven't been excited for Resident Evil since 4 came out, so
yeah,
I'm actually excited for this one.
5 was just like I played it in co-op the entire way, and it was just like I don't know. It didn't feel like Resident Evil to me at that point because there was no tension whatsoever. It was just like
it was someone always had your back, so there's no
horror aspect to it. I thought.
Yeah.
It was just like startles.
And I have a feeling 6 is gonna be like that, but the way they set up the trailer made it seem like there's 3 different like play methods, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think this one's gonna be a lot better because it's got a better sense of atmosphere and more. It covers like the 0 hour pretty much.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much like when the outbreak starts happening because you see like people mutating and exploding or whatever.
The president might be getting shot.
The president? I thought does the president get infected? I don't.
That's what it looked like.
Is the president of China? Or
he looks pretty Caucasian to me.
It's
so.
probably American.
Mr. President!
But yeah, we're actually going to be at E3 this year, so we'll be sure to get you guys the coverage. press passes. Thumbs up from Chris too. And this is gonna be Chris's first press E3. We've already applied. I'm looking forward to that, man.
I'm actually really looking forward to that too, actually. Although,
yeah, go ahead.
A lot of people have been like talking about like boycotting E3 for the SOPA.
Yeah, that's one. Although, you know what? Like last year, all I covered was like indie games.
Yeah.
At E3, like
that's.
Because who the fuck wants another? I don't know. Like I'm not. You know, there's so many gaming blogs out there.
Yeah, it's just becomes.
You know, like really, what's the point? You know, so we just focused on games like Skullgirls and all these other like little indie games that stood out at E3 last year. It was fun. It was crazy fun.
I like the coverage a lot, so.
You like coverage a lot?
I like the coverage of the. I like, yeah, you know.
He likes liquor cupboards.
He likes liquor cupboards.
Woo!
Yeah, but the Skullgirls people were like the coolest people we talked to last year, by far. Like,
Is that supposed to come this year?
I hope so. It's been.
I feel like that game's been like in playtest for like the past 4 years.
Dude, fighting games should never come out without like a few years of playtest under their belts, man.
I don't understand that because games like I said, Star Wars is broken as hell. It's like they didn't even playtest.
It's an MMO though. It's a different beast, man. Like the amount of QA that they have to do for that type of stuff is absolutely mind-boggling. Like imagine I don't even get into it, but testing MMOs is like the worst job ever because there's like too many combinations of things that can happen. You know.
That's true.
Yeah. Actually, I heard, you know, I was looking at BronyCon coverage, and they're working on a My Little Pony fighting game.
Oh, they're using that fighting game engine.
Yeah. Yeah. So we talked a lot about BronyCon last year, thanks to
last year.
Like last podcast, and thanks to Rachel, I went to the subreddit last night.
Clop clop.
Clop clop. Dude.
I've never been there, but.
Dude, not cool. Not cool. I was trying to find an image to put on the podcast, and it turned out to be like a fucking.
It's porn.
It's a fucking My Little Pony porn emporium. Like what the fuck?
What did you expect?
Dude, I know.
Bronies is like a glorified name for furries.
Basically.
It is, man. That's so creepy. Oh my god, yeah. So I found I got mentally violated very hard yesterday because you know I was trying to find a good image to crop. To clop. So I had to go through all the images on the front page of Clop Clop.
And you cropped them?
You clopped them.
I clopped one.
You cropped the clops.
It had like My Little Pony, and then had two humanized versions of My Little Ponies, and they were in a three-way. So one of them's still a pony, and the other ones are humans, and one of them has a strap on. And I can't even like, what would that even be? It's like a threesome, shape-shifting bestiality orgy.
Sounds like a good time.
But I'm glad Reddit allows it.
Who cares?
Freedom of speech, dude.
Yeah.
Freedom of brony.
I'm speechless. Apparently they hold brony cons in the Seattle area quite frequently, and I'm kind of tempted to go to one. No.
Alright. The question of the week is, how do you feel about George Lucas retiring?
There you go.
That's the question.
No.
That's the question of the week. Do you hate him? Do you love the man? You let us know.
At Serio. At Awesome-Robo.
Serio at awesome-robo.com. We're going to get a podcast email soon. When we actually get a question. When we get that first question,
Answer.
we're going to get that email.
And guess what? We won't judge you.
We won't judge you. We'll shower praise on you.
And cookies.
Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. But be transparent. That's all we ask. Thank you for joining us on this week's edition.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris, for being here.
joining.
Thank you for drinking the golden rum from
Next
Barbados.
Week, definitely. It might be back.
Yeah.
It will be back.
It will be back.
It will be back.
It is Canada. All right.
Alright, bye guys.
Later.
Cheers.
Cheers.